Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, everyone. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We will take Shri Ganesh Mantra. this meditative state, we will now hear Srimataji's speech.
Now at the age of 25, they are trying to learn what is yama and niyama. How can you do it? Tell me now. Supposing you have spoiled the car completely. At the most, you can ask for insurance if you have paid for it. But how do you expect a car to come out absolutely from the factory as if it's absolutely new? A horse which is being completely mutilated cannot run a race, isn't it? That would be maddening. So, one has to understand that these yama-niyamas and all these things are not meant for us. At least for the Western people. In any way, let us accept it. Whatever it is, in experimentation or whatever it is, we have committed lots of mistakes, or maybe that we have been experimenting, again I'll say the same word. But whatever we have done a lot of harm to ourselves, to our body, to our mind, because we had nobody to guide us. Alright. We didn't want to harm ourselves, but by mistake it has happened now. What to do? It's a very sad affair. People are sick. They cannot do hatyo. The atmosphere is sick. The whole place is sick. They want love. They don't want exercise. They don't want scouts. They want somebody to love them, to heal them, to cure them, to establish them. There is no word of love in Hatha Yoga these days because you pay for it. One thing you cannot pay for is your love, isn't it? How can you pay for love? And that's why this modern Hatha Yoga is just a misnomer. But after realization, you can use Hatha Yoga because you are purified, you are cleansed, you are healed, your wounds are all right. People are wounded, they are so much hurt, they are extremely unhappy. You touch them and you feel it. Why talk about big things when they don't even have energy to sustain themselves? It's a strain on them. And none of them are realized souls, nor they are masters in Shaktipat. So that's why it was said that you should go to a guru who is a realized soul, go into jungles, 25 years of age you should be there, and practice under his guidance in complete celibacy, with the atmosphere of complete celibacy. Now, come to Kriya Yoga. When we take to Kriya Yoga, you see, taking out the tongue, as I said, cutting out, putting it back into the thing here to tickle the Vishuddhi chakra. I mean, I don't know, sometimes your rationalities also go off, I think. By doing anything like that, do you think you can excite this great power within you which is discrimination, which understands each and everything. You cannot be fooled her by that. So, all these tricks that we have been trying with ourselves, of poking yourself here and poking yourself there, you are just spoiling your instrument for nothing at all. But it happens when the Kundalini rises through the Vishuddhi Chakra. That when the dilatation of the chakra takes place, it happens that your tongue is pulled inside. It happens that your eyes get dilated. I hope they do not put atropine to dilate their eyes to get the Kundalini awakening. So it happens like that. Khechari takes place. The bandhas take place. The stomach holds the Kundalini with a bandha. It closes down the chakras. When the Kundalini comes up, it closes itself down automatically, so that the energy is kept upward. It should not be allowed to fall down. All these things happen within us. These bandhas happen, which some supraconscious people might be seeing, and they want to think that if you pull your stomach like this, put your tongue inside. These things happen as a result of Kundalini awakening. But by doing these things, you do not awaken the Kundalini. Now, did you follow my point? Did you? It's clear now. And that's why these Kriya Yogas have started. Even the jumping has started. Even the nudity has started. All these things as a result of some people who are trying to raise the Kundalini. Even in the center when it rises, all these things happen. But when your health is not all right, you are sick, your heart is working, laboring very hard to look after your physical being, you try to make it even weaker by taking to these strenuous things. And by using the other way around method, as I told you, you also spoil your instrument. Like the electricity has to come in it. So the electricity must flow from there. If I start blowing from here or poking from here, with frustration also breaking this one here, electricity is not going to come. Only this will be finished. Do you follow my clear-cut idea? It's very clear-cut that if you try to spoil your own instrument, you are not going to get the energy to rise within you. But if he was a realized soul, then he would tell you. First of all, he may raise your Kundalini, minimum awaken your Kundalini, and ask you to make way for the Kundalini to rise gradually. Human beings, when they raise the Kundalini, they raise it by every chakra. They bring the Kundalini, say, Muladhara, of course they cannot touch. So the Kundalini will come up to, say, Nabhi at the most. Then how to retain it there? So they will say, eat less. Do not take away your attention too much. You must eat very little food, so that there is not much attention on the food. Keep yourself detached. This is before 25 years of age. Do not starve too much. Eat at regular intervals. Don't have much attention anywhere outside, so that attention is kept there and the Kundalini doesn't drop down from the little bit an inch progress it has made in 25 years. They are born again and again, and they move at the pace of a little ant, and they fix your Kundalini by nails there. And they say don't lead any adharmic life. You have to lead a very righteous life. Like a horse, you see. When you have to train the horse, you have to put these two blinds around. So they have to train the horse, you see, before it really starts running the race. But with this is important, the most important is the love of the grandparents who are with them. In those days used to be. To look after the children, and the love of the Guru, and the training and discipline of his own self. The Gurus who take money from you, what are they going to train you up in? Business management? Or dubious methods? Or cheating? Their own lives are so beautifully blended with their love and their knowledge and their whole understanding that it has a direct effect on the character and the personality of the people. Like now in India, nobody can write an epic like Rama's. We don't have any Ramas there. We won't have perhaps. Nobody writes, they write only stories. Now the poems have started coming out of India. Like who was this Lord you had here, horrible one? Byron. Now Mr. Byron is born in India, I think. He's left your country. So like that. So all the dynamism in literature is also finished because there is no ideal before them. They cannot think of a perfect personality. So the epics are different in the same way. When we go to learn these things, we see our gurus, so-called. We see their lives. The impression that we have within us is also just the same. And they cannot teach anything unless and until they themselves have the light. Now this Kriya Yoga is also the same thing. It is described by great saints in India that these Jalandhar Yoga and all these Jalandhar bandhas and all these bandhas take place, means the bondage takes place in the stomach, in the heart, and all these granthis are broken and all these things are described. Yes, it happens in you also when the Kundalini rises. It does happen. Because I am quite a big master. I do it everything myself. I don't leave anything to you. Till you have got it. Only thing what you have to do is to be absolutely freely choosing the path of self-realization. That's the only thing you have to do, to be absolutely free. In all your freedom you have to accept Sahaja. And if I find that you have not chosen it by your freedom, you get out of it very fast. You won't be there. You yourself will run away. If not, I'll see to it that you run away. So, one has to understand that all these margas, all these paths, even like bhakti, I've told you that 3 types of bhaktas, or the ones who are asking for kamarthis, are there. So many have come to me for, say, cures. So many of them. It's a good thing. That's a good chance for me. Then they get cured. Then they have that love. Then they are mumukshus. And they can become very great Sahaja Yogis. In India, there are many who have become like that. They just came for the treatment and they became great Sahaja Yogis. So they can pass through all these various stages. So one has to understand that this is the time of Mahayoga, where all this Antar Yoga means all these happening inside takes place automatically. I have something to do with your Kundalini, very much. And she knows me very well too. So much so, as soon as she sees me, she's up there. So happy. And the first impact is so great. You feel it, yes, you got it. She rises with such a thumping joy. You get it. But again you go back to your crutches. Even you have lost all your troubles and everything is finished now, still you want to have your crutches because you are identified with them. So you go back to your crutches and also want to again become lame. It's just acting going on for some time. But when you act for a long period, then you become lame. Because we have been playing games, you see. And now the game is over. So you have to accept yourself that you are great. And that you have got it now within yourself. It is there. Now you are a light. You have to accept that you are a light now. You are not the same as you were before, and you are transformed into this flower. You should have faith in yourself and confidence in you. Because you have been so far identified with people like that, with bad experiences, indifferent experiences. You do not want to believe that there could be an experience of that kind. You do not want to accept it. But if you little bit understand it, go smoothly with it, you will settle down with it nicely. And I am here to make you the master of it. Absolutely the complete mastery over all this. When this Mahayoga comes in, you don't have to worry about anything else. All the yogas are at your feet. You just raise your hands just like this, and the Kundalini will rise. It's a fact. You just try. Anybody is sick, you just put your hand like this, and the person is going to be all right. Try yourself. This is Mahayoga. It's the culmination point of Sahaja Yoga. Once you achieve it, then you don't have to do anything else. Then you become that. Because only everything works for the becoming. And if there's something that just gives you the whole thing, then why should you do it? All the things that have happened to you after coming to Sahaja Yoga, I'm going to give you the list of those. And what are they called in Sanskrit language? Thousands of years people had to work to get it. But you have got it just like that. It's a fact. It's difficult to accept this, that you have got it just like that without doing any head or leg or any exercises, isn't it? But just wait and see what you have got. Of course, some people don't get it because there's a problem. Some problem is there. Doesn't matter. It will work out. But those who get it should know that you have got because of something. And that's something you have to discover. That's what you have to find out for yourself. There is a reason why you got it like that. Like mantras also, you see. Somebody told me that there's a guru who gives mantras according to the age. It's all nonsense. Complete nonsense it is with age. You see, even a realized soul would not give you a mantra. That's why it was regarded as a great thing if somebody would give you a mantra. Now every Dick, Tom and Harry like a donkey brays in your ears. And you think it's a very big mantra, I won't tell you anything what mantra I've got. They are trying to befool you. They don't know. They are befooling themselves. Whatever they have done, they'll have to pay very heavily. So mantras are never given just like that. You have to know various points of a person as to what is your Kula Daivata, the worship of your family, what is your personal worshipping God, what is your horoscope, what are the stars you are catching. At this point, giving of the mantra time is to be determined at a particular time of the horoscope. What is the time of the horoscope that tallies with the Guru's horoscope also? That's why you must know that people used to have hardly one or two people. Even a person like Gyaneshwara gave a name to one person in his lifetime. Here these Dick, Tom and Harrys are giving to people just like distributing I don't know what. Nothing is easily available more than these names of horrible things which have no meaning. If I told these Indians, they will know. इन लोग को एक मंत्र दिया आएगा, एक दिया है ठिंगा. नहीं, इन लोग को महर्षि योगी ने. अब तुमको तो मालूम है मतलब. मुझे गुस्सा बहुत आता है. हाँ? गुस्सा बहुत आता है. क्योंकि मेरे से मुझे कोई बात कहते मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगती. So many misidentifications which are hanging on to you must be got rid of. People call it a sacrifice. I do not think it is a sacrifice. If you think something is hampering your way, you try to take out that hurdle. In the same way, if you stand out from your obstructions, you will be able to understand that these obstructions are standing in your way and they are not your own. They are stopping your progress. So you should get this misidentification out of your minds completely and try to be more and more yourself and not a misidentification. This is one of the problems I think people have here. Whenever I get any complaints or anything, I understand that still the level of understanding about Sahaja Yoga is not up to that point. It's a tremendous task. And for that, if you are the people who have to come up, and if you are the people who have to fight it, you have to understand it in its full extent and also understand where you stand for it. How much you have to do, how much you have to improve yourself, because you are the people who are going to take this Sahaja Yoga to that position where it has to reach. Because as far as I am concerned, I have nothing to do anymore. I have done it. Now it is for you to receive, you have to imbibe into it, and you have to change the whole thing. That is your job.
Mahamantras. We thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful collective morning meditation. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll join again tomorrow at the same time for the collective morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.